because the name Mike sa si breakdancing la jógee in short for Michael Jackson.
Yes.
Name bi Mike si breakdancing la jógee. Jayda moom is like a high school nickname.
Jayda.
Yeah.
Is that from Jayda?
I'm on this, not really, not necessarily. What is Jada? B is Jayda.
Okay.
So technically, dañ ko bindoon suma school bag bi.
School bag.
Yeah, it was written on my. I had a
It's
school
like,
bag with
would
Jay.
it be a brand?
Yeah, Jayda on it. So there was this girl called her. She used to be an athlete. Kooku moom daan ooyee Jayda. So every time I went to school, people call me Jayda. But back in the neighborhood, people call me Mike because of the break dancing I was doing. So
break dancing.
So I put.
You would have been a dancer by now.
I would have been like a break dancer. So fekkoon ne man ko def ak level ban laa ko gëmee woon. I think I might would have taken it to a whole different level because Gambia amul break dancing.
But you're still good at it. You have this.
I think I still have some skills with that because definitely not for a large amount of time though, for sure.
So what inspired you to do rapping?
Rap, mom, the one I'm listening to Nas, too much
American
Nas.
rap.
Yeah, there's this. I'm on a small uncle. Come right now in America. He's in the United States right now. Kokula Bokolo Nick. So he be listening to a lot of Nas. So man, I'll be listening too. So eventually I catch up to Nas's music and I like it. I'm inspired by the stories he be telling. So that was the time I got connected to hip hop. So I started the rap, did like freestyles in neighborhood back in 2006, 7, around 8. So I hopped into the game exactly year Bala graduated 2009.
2009. So
right.
When did you do your first project? Like this is you have albums?
Yeah, but I have like 3 albums.
3 albums.
Yeah.
You launched all just released them?
No, I launched like 2 of them. Benabe is like a mixtape, but I would call it an album because every beat is produced.
How many tracks?
First song the first album was like 18 songs.
18 songs.
Second one is 12, third one 12.
What was the album name?
Some Ran, Some Stayed.
Some Rise?
Some Ran, Some Stayed.
Some Ran, Some Stay.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that the one you launched at Alliance Franco?
Yeah, exactly. That was the first project I launched at Alliance Franco.
What year was that?
That's probably like 2014 or 13, something like that.
2014.
Right.
All right. Then your second album was?
That was back in 2016. Yeah.
Was it launched as well?
It was launched at Jama Hall for sure.
Okay, but the third album was never launched.
It was 2019, Pinjami.
Okay, so all your 3 albums were launched?
For sure.
Released and launched?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were in the game and you were doing well. In fact, you were one of the superstars when it comes to rapping. And what happened?
What happened to what?
We've not been seeing the mic that we've been seeing from the 2014, 2015, 16, 17. So coming down to 2021, after the coronavirus, you know, we see less of you. What happened?
Oh, maybe I got caught up to real life issues. Because I've been rapping since back in 2009, up all the way to 2021, after around the coronavirus. That was when I make my biggest hit record possible. That is the song I did for like Steve.
Steve.
So eventually I got caught up in a situation where I had to go to prison and came back. When I came out of prison, I sat for like 2 years without rapping, but watching the music industry.
What took you to prison?
I went to prison because there's this particular lady called I was connected to mom. I think Lolo explained on numerous interviews, but in short, like, there's this lady called I was connected to her. After I invest for me to do a show, after issues before that, then after communicating with mom on how I was spending the money.
What was your relationship with this lady?
Oh, she was a friend that wanted to be a girlfriend.
And then
It didn't work though.
It didn't work. She was a friend that wanted to be a girlfriend.
From my own point of view, yeah.
Your own point of view.
Yeah.
So you were a boy who wanted the money.
I was a boy who wanted an investor to do a particular event.
Right.
To invite an international act to the event too.
She wanted you to invest in her body and then you wanted to invest in her money.
I mean, I guess you could call it, you could say that.
No, it's just a question. It's just, okay, let me put it this way. Maybe
okay. Majority of the audience, I'm going to catch what we're trying to say because not everybody
so now,
is
even if I ask you in English, you have the right to speak in Wolof.
Okay, let's do it.
Because, okay, maybe my Wolof is not that straight like yours, but this is a freedom platform. Any language you are comfortable with, then I'm comfortable with that.
Right.
So the reason why, if I want to ask you in Wolof, I may not get the right way, line of questioning.
Right.
But, okay, this is Tonyaa Kesso. We want to keep it respectful. So, she wanted you. You said that.
Right.
From your own point of view.
From my own perspective, yeah.
Yeah, that's from your own perspective. But
Right.
Did you ever have any feelings for her? You never wanted her?
Not really, though. Musunyanaga in no form of relationship, like come gonna communicate, community in a relationship. It never happened.
But then I come like, okay,
in my head I already know because I'm not how females move when they want you.
Yes, okay. Key daf ma buga mota mu ngi dugal bahabi si man.
I was mostly focused on like friendship.
Lolu musu dañ o sa xel bi. Comme nga tok nga ne waaw kii soo gisee mu ngi ma buga dugal mu ngi ma buga invest xaalis si man is because daf ma buga. Xam nga lolu ñëw na sa mind.
Understand that way back even bala investing the money. I already know that.
So
because from the jump
then, and then yow bugulo kon si man da nga waroon a wax rek man tam buguma.
Well, foofu la mistake bi nag right now su ma ko waree defaat if the whole thing had to play again, I'm gonna be like no. Because up till now maa ngi am those kind of issues ba léegi.
Ba léegi
maa ngi am those kind of issues.
Like women they want to invest their money in you.
They wanna send me money like just like
still
that. I still have
despite the experience.
Despite the experience.
Yeah, Mike is so special.
I don't know what is so special though.
So I just want us to brief that because everybody had that story when you went to prison. So I don't want us to, have something around that. But just briefly, because this is the benefit of my audience.
Exactly. Make it short, and we could just move
so
past
can you explain exactly what happened now without any interruption?
No, back in the days, I'm connected with this lady. Okay, I'm on the feelings, man. Understand now from the jump. I've done well to send everything I asked for and everything I wanted. So I them to a point where I wanted to do a show, invest for Harlesam. So around those times, like minor issues, so I want to communicate like correctly. After I want to communicate to mom on how I'm like spending this particular money. And after my spend code, then after all of a sudden I see myself come you arrest me, you went to the police station, then to court, then did them court back and forth. Went to prison, went back to prison again, and now I'm outside.
All right, so
one of the experiences you have come. Okay, something crazy. People view it as, yo, that's crazy, but man, I view it as Lulu is the best thing that ever happened to me. Are
you been acquitted and discharged?
Yeah.
Acquitted and discharged.
Yeah.
So you're
right now.
Okay.
Right, Lulu's
what do you learn? What do you learn from the whole?
No, it's the best thing.
It's
the best thing that ever happened. It's the best. It's the worst. It's the best at the same time.
So what is
it?
It is
the worst as in it has a stain on my name. Yeah, but it is the best because I learned a lot from there. I can appreciate love than back in the days. Right now, when somebody is showing me love, like I'll be on Instagram replying to like 50 people. They appreciate love. Now when somebody is showing me love, I appreciate it more. I can connected them to Yala. Because back in the days, I don't even, what I mean?
We were not really just that.
But time when I can see like situation, even the people closest to me, I'm not seeing nobody.
You were wild and dangerous.
That was the time I connected with Yala. I Yala rek moma muna gene si li, mama ko tek and mom rek mama si muna gene. And when dafa gene fear si man, it remove fear. Like I no sense of fear. Like it's like I'm a free person moving.
Do they ragal?
No. Like from that situation on moving forward, I don't mind nit lum ma wax or nit lum fok. As long as you don't put food on my table, I don't worry what you think or what you feel, and it don't even matter.
It doesn't matter to you.
Yeah, if my ended like a balance of like confidence, I don't even know, less fear.
Wow.
For sure.
So okay, did you regret that?
No.
You did not regret going to prison?
Nope.
Why?
Because if I connect Delma prison, you people wouldn't have this mic yet now.
We would not have this mic yet.
This one is a different version though.
So what is so special about, what is the difference between this mic and the other mic?
Yeah, the other mic, they don't worry about how people view him, what are people going to say. You know what I mean? Back in the days.
Now you don't care.
Now, I don't care. I don't mind what benen nit lum fok.
See.
Yeah, you could think anything, you could feel like whatever, but man, as far as man hamna man my contact, it don't matter what anybody else think right now. So this is like a different mic, Jayda. And when I came out of prison, I'm gonna talk like 2 years behind I'm watching. I was just watching.
2 good years.
No music, no interview, nothing. I was just watching. You know, 9 times out of 10, when somebody come out of prison, musician, they want to do a comeback show, they want to be in the media explaining stuff. But I sat for like 2 years straight, and I'm just watching. I'm not know they even thought Mike like he quit music, combined with deaf music. In fact, I'm just watching. And that watching I was doing is very dangerous though.
The watching you were doing is very dangerous.
Super dangerous.
What is so dangerous about that?
Because now I know everybody's moves. Now I know how everybody moves. Back in the days, I was in the game, so I didn't know what was going on around the game. Now so I'm outside of
now you know how everybody moves. What benefit or impact does that have in your career?
The benefit and impact it has, it makes me be self-aware. Now I know everything going around my surroundings. What anybody move, any move anybody makes around the music industry, they now have the key move be like right now. Because I've been watching from the outside looking in.
Do you qualify that as an achievement?
Achievement, I wouldn't necessarily call it achievement. I'm going to call it jangat. All of them, they were jangat. It's like
I'm so jangat that then see what I'm jering.
Immediately, but eventually. And I'm already on step 1. We're going to 2 to 3 to 4, but I know hit 10.
Prison has made you become aggressive. That's what the street is saying.
Aggressive? Yes. I wouldn't necessarily say aggressive.
Yes.
I wouldn't necessarily say aggressive.
So what is your own definition?
Oh, the definition, I gain a sense of fear on what somebody else is going to think. Prison made me now. I'm actually straight. If I want to say Elijah Muhammad, I don't like the shirt you're wearing. Instead of Muhammad, I'm going to say Elijah Muhammad. I don't like the shirt you're wearing.
It makes you become honest. That's what you want to say.
Brutally honest.
So what impact does that have in your career once again?
Impact is not going to come immediately.
But
because right now
what do you visualize? Like, okay, what do you think it will bring in the future? Because you are doing it for a reason. You're encoded for a reason.
Right.
So that reason, what do you think? What is your aim and objective? What do you want to achieve from that?
As a music part or just
music part in general and music aspect?
Oh, so music aspect is gonna fatah ñun Gambians ñu bayyi di naxante suñ biir ñu bayyi di nax suñ boppa tam.
Sinaka.
Yeah, okay, Mike Jayda is going to make the Gambian music industry ñu bayyi di nax suñ boppa. Because we be out here acting like
how long have you been out of prison?
Oh, right now it's probably 3 years, I guess.
3 years, no hit songs?
When I was out.
Do you have a hit song?
A hit record? My life was never built around a hit record. So my music career was never built around a hit record.
How many songs did you do from prison, out from prison?
From prison out, I don't, because songs you're not going to gain as of recent. I don't call them songs. It's just something I scribbled, drop. Yeah. Necessarily, I was like 2 songs. A Gambia's Real Rap King, like Mike Jayda versus everybody. And then songs you never in between I Mansa. Lulu is not songs. It's just me saying some stuff.
Okay, Mike Jayda versus everybody.
Right.
How do you intend to convert Mike Jayda versus everybody to make money for yourself? Because music without money, music with beefing people, music going against people without making money, without filling up places, do you think you're achieving anything out of it?
Achieving anything out of it? Why am I masutra buwa? Lumo buga manko am mangi deka fuba, mangi leka, mangi nan. Gisuma ben musician Gambian kuma gis man, hey yo, this nigga is
but before going to prison, you were still in that level. You were eating good, you dressed good.
Now it's better?
Yes, now.
Now it's better, yeah.
Are you not thinking of filling up places as a musician or as a rapper?
I'm not filling up places, but nyewuma can could fill up any place too.
Why?
In the music industry.
Why? I think that should be the biggest competition.
The biggest competition?
Yes.
Man, small.
Now you go on streams.
Right.
You compete people on streams. You compete people on doing bigger shows.
Okay.
You compete people traveling internationally.
Right.
Making difference rather than assaulting people and insulting them. This is what the street is saying, not me. What do you say to that?
What I say to that is like